President Trump's pulled out of visiting Britain next month. Now he says it's because he's unhappy with the expensive, brand new US Embassy in London.
Reason I cancelled my trip to London is that I'm not a big fan of the Obama administration's having sold perhaps the best located and finest embassy in London for peanuts, only to build a new one in an off location for $1.2 billion. Bad deal. Wanted me to cut ribbon? No.
Struth. Where is this thing? Polly Boyker's with us in London. Where is it? It's in Vauxhall, isn't it? In fact, that's it behind you. Looks a lovely place, not too far out the centre. What's Donald Trump's problem here, I wonder?
Well, look, this is what all the hoo-ha is about. It's the new US Embassy in the area of Nine Elms, which is being regenerated into sort of an embassy quarter. It's set to open to the public next week. Donald Trump was supposed to arrive in February, or it was widely expected that he'd be cutting the ribbon then. That's not happening anymore, clearly. The old building of the US Embassy was on this sort of grand old square in the very heart of the city, in the centre of Mayfair, which many people know is the most expensive location on the Monopoly board. But the interesting thing about the president's tweets is that there was a slight error. He accused the Obama administration of selling that old building for peanuts. It was, in fact, the Bush administration before him. And there have been suggestions that this whole embassy row is a way of diverting attention away from the fact that perhaps President Trump didn't feel like he was going to be particularly welcome here in the UK. Almost 2 million people here signed a petition against him coming here, claiming, perhaps for the most British reason of all, that it would embarrass the Queen, Donald Trump arriving here. And the Mayor of London hasn't been too welcoming either. Take a listen to what Sadiq Khan has had to say about Donald Trump.
I don't think we should roll out the red carpet to the President of the USA in the circumstances where his policies go against everything we stand for. After this latest incident, it's increasingly clear that any official visit at all from President Trump to Britain would not be welcomed.
And as special relationships go, this one looking special for all the wrong reasons right now. We know diplomacy hasn't been Donald Trump's strong suit, but perhaps a year into the job, he is managing to surpass even himself, because he has reportedly insulted Haiti and a host of other nations as well, on top of this row with the UK. According to media reports, he referred to Haiti and a number of other countries as, quote, undesirable second-rate countries, and not in those words. The White House hasn't even denied that he said it. Instead, they've issued quite a perplexing statement saying that certain Washington politicians choose to fight for foreign countries, but President Trump will always fight for the American people. So a diplomatic row with Haiti now, rumours that they could be, well, the island nation could be recalling its ambassador to Washington, and probably a few bridges to build and fences to mend for US diplomats, all in a day's work, or should I say in a few tweets for the US president.
Ending the working week on a bang, so to speak. And of course, the Brexit coming up, as far as Britain's concerned, is going to want to make all the contacts it can with America. It's going to be interesting to see how they get around that one. For now, Polly Boyker in London, thanks.